Wagwan YouTube. David Tickhome, aka Saucy Day, back with another Road to Six Figs. Yes, we on the highway to 6 figs. Man, oh man, this week was. I feel like this week was a good week. No trading on Friday. You know, if you guys are celebrating, Good Friday and Easter, you're aware. Happy. I'm recording this on Resurrection Day, basically Easter. If you guys celebrate that, if not, don't worry about it. But yep. Let's get into this week though. Start on the H4. It's gonna be a really efficient video. In fact, because I only trade Nas right now, so boom. As we can see, we had 200 on the bottom. We can see we're breaking structure to the top on H4 in 1 hour. We've been going down for a couple hours now. Go to the 15 minute. As we can see, there wasn't much going on except for it dropping, and I think I had put the break structure down here for this. Go to the 5 minute. I put it was a 5 minute / 1 minute supply. This was the whole 5 minute move right here. This whole candle that I got my mouse hovering over. It came back into this area. Although I never got a break a candle on a 5 minute. As we can see, 1 minute had a great position break. 1 minute zone, 200 above. Excuse me, 200 above. It was looking like a good move. What I'm starting to realize is that when price has been going down for so long, you gotta just be wary about where you are. And this is what made me want to even take a step back to reassess and go through my fundamentals when it comes to where I'm taking my trade. Around New York Open, Nas likes to reverse, and this was one of those reversals. It was pretty low for a sell. You want to buy low and sell when price is high. As we can see, price was very low. That's the biggest reason why this was a loss, because we had a break of structure. We had a high probability zone on both the 1 and 5 minute, and we took it at the break it candle as we're supposed to, and lost, as it happens. You know what I'm saying? But a big thing that I'm aware of now is knowing and just taking sight to where you are in price is very important. It will save you a lot of effort in your trades. So that was a big one when it came to that, to Monday 25th. Now Tuesday 26th. Let me see if I seen anything. Let me hurry up. I'm going off the 5 minute light. So as we can see, we had a 1 hour low probability zone. 200 on the bottom. But as we always say, we listen to price more than we listen to structure. We focus on structure more than we focus on our EMAs, because EMAs are very laggy, meaning structure is going to show us what is doing live in the market before the EMAs will. The EMA follows what price is doing after is already doing it for the most part. So as we can see, the 200 is cutting through. We had a high probability 5 minute, and I know you're like, what made you want to take this, right? So let's see. So right here, as we can see, it touched this 15 minute zone. This right here, this whole area right here was the 15 minute zone. As we can see, it tapped this, which was high probability. Excuse me. And then when we go to the 5-minute as well. When we go to the 5-minute as well, we can see I marked this off as a liquidity grab. It literally came down here. No, actually, where did I take it at? I took it right here, if I'm not mistaken. I got in right here. I seen the 200 was cutting through price. When 200 is cutting through price, we focus less on supply and demand, and we focus more on liquidity grabs. So with this one, I said, oh look, is liquidity grabbing like all the way from where did I grab the liquidity from? Where did I grab the liquidity from right here. It touched the 15-minute as well. So once it did that, and once it came back up here, I got right into the trade, and I don't play anymore. I go for my 1-to-1. I let it do a little bit of what it can do, and then I left like a runner right here a little bit, and then I seen it pulling back, and I got out. And I don't know what made me so anxious for this, but I seen that a supply was right here, and I saw the break a candle. I tried to get back in, and once again, 200, although it's cutting through price, it was below price, which was showing an indication of it wanting to go up. As we can see, the 50 SMA2, which is another indication. It came really there was no real trade that I should have taken here. I think this was also a 1 minute that I seen. Yeah, it was 1 minute, if I'm not mistaken. No, I took this off the 5. Yeah, I definitely took this off the 5 minute. Tried to take this off the 5 minute. It didn't go so well, and it happens. I realized that you got to be very patient. I took this when New York Open was happening, and it did what it did. Just want to take smarter positions. Around New York Open, price likes to reverse. You have to just keep that in mind. Around New York Open, price likes to reverse. So just be attentive to what price is throwing out, and it can dish out a move. Like, look, boom, came. We wouldn't have taken this break. It candle was too high, but you see, you just gotta watch price. It literally came, liquidity grabbed from up here, but that's for a different day. Touch the zone. So now let's go to the 1 hour. So Wednesday, I only took one trade, I believe. So you can see price, we had it on the 1 hour, 200 on below, 200, I'm cutting through price on the 15, 200 cutting through price on the 5. And what made me want to take this was 5-minute zone, as we can see right here. It was a little far, which is the only thing where I was like, oh, you didn't have to take that. But I seen 200 come through price, and then I had a 1 minute break. I took a 1 minute break of candle, which I had no reason taking it because there was no indication for me to take that. There was no break of structure on the 1 minute to show me it wanted to push back up. And as I could see, broke candle, but I hold my trades, and then it poured down. So definitely a learning lesson. Definitely got to be more patient when I see my moves. And it was a big counter trend. Price was super high, as we can, I won't say super high, but in context, price was high to a certain degree. And once I seen it breaking through here, should have just been patient to see what price wanted to do. It cut through. There was no liquidity grab. It was just a demand setup, and as we can see, price tanked. So that was Wednesday's move. Thursday's move. Thursday's move. Thursday, March 28th. This was an amazing catch. This was an amazing catch. We got 200 on the bottom. 200 come through on the 15. This is how I always look. As you can see, it's like orders just being created, liquidity being grabbed from the top and the bottom. took quick notice of that. And once I see 200 cutting through price and I see this type of order flow, I know supply and demand is usually not what we're going to be looking for. So I mark off my zones just like this. I'll show you since we're here. Boom. Boom. As long as price doesn't close, as long as the filling of the candle doesn't close like under these wicks right here, I can take this for a buy going back up if the breaking candle is not too high, right? So as we can see, price tapped but didn't close underneath these wicks. We got the breaking candle. I got in, and I got out at my 1-to-1 right here, left the runner for a little bit, and as you can see, succeeded. And I got out before it tanked, obviously, which is what makes me realize sometimes I was failing, because I would try to go for this, and I would have lost. I realize now with futures, you want to make sure you catch your 1-to-1, get your 1-to-1, and you might be able to catch a like 1.5 RR on your runner, which is the contract that you leave running. But you want to make sure no matter what, you take that 1-to-1. I'm realizing 1-to-1s are big. You want to take that 1-to-1. Anything else you get off that runner is a blessing, but make sure you always take your 1-to-1. Get comfortable, get used to taking that 1-to-1, especially when it comes to futures, because you can make a lot of money off of a 1-to-1. The ticks are humongous. You know what I'm saying? They're very good as compared to in pips. You know, pips, it might be only a small amount, but with ticks, price moves. I'm telling you, with minis, price moves, so you don't have to worry about that. So take your 1-to-1 and then leave your runner going. If you're satisfied with what your runner is giving you, get out. If you think it's going to push up more because it got to grab liquidity up here at highs or at lows, or if it's filling in gaps to then shoot off in a different direction, you can take it out from there. So, and then in this instance, I went for my 1-to-1, seen price started ranging right here, and I understood like, oh snap, New York Open is coming, and I got out, and as we can see, price dropped. So without being said, you know, there was no trades for the rest of the week, and I only took a couple trades. It wasn't like I took 2 trades every day. I'm learning that it's better to take high profitability trades than to rush into trades than to try to, like, you know what I'm saying, just take trades to take trades, because you're only hurting yourself in the long run. So take trades that go to your probability the best, risk management, and just follow your trading plan, because the capital and your trust in your trading plan will continue to grow. And when that continues to grow, doesn't matter what happens in the market, you'll know what you're always going for. And as long as you're focused on what you have to do, then the different variables that are always going to be out of your control won't annoy you anymore, which will make you less emotional and more logical to trading. And without being said, yeah, this was a light week. We're heading into quarter 2 of this year. Let's lock in. Let's get funded. Let's make some good money. Let's really turn this up. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping you guys are learning some good info from these videos, because I know I am. I'm seeing what I can, like, what kinks and nicks that I can fix myself to be the best trader I can be. You know, I'll never be perfect, but I can be better 1% every day. So that's all I'm aiming for, and I want the same for all people who are in my community or listening to me as well. If you guys have any questions, comment below, leave a like, hit the noti bell, and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and tell me what type of videos you want to see. You know, like, I don't just trade, I do other things, but I love being able to speak on something like this, because I do enjoy trading, and I think it could definitely change lives, and I hope one video at a time I'm making a difference. Without being said, saucy day. Okay, David, take home, and I'm gonna catch you.